It is Bengaluru's infrastructure woes caught in the state versus centre, Congress versus BJP exchange as well. In another political face-off, Vasudha, Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivakumar has called BJP Bengaluru South MP Tejasvi Surya, quote-unquote, a boy in a hurry for inviting the Prime Minister hurriedly to inaugurate the Bengaluru Yellow Line on the 10th of August.
Well, DK Shivakumar addressing reporters clarified that the 19.5-kilometer yellow line received its safety certification only on the 31st of July and that the Prime Minister has been invited to inaugurate it on the 10th of August. Now, the Yellow Line project has a deadline of 15th of August. This is a 7,000 crore project. So far, only 3 trains have arrived. One more is expected by the 10th. It will take 10 to 15 more days to become fully operational. That's what he said. And he also said, and I quote, "Our MP is still young, a boy, and he wanted operations to start urgently, and we can't rush things like that."
Well, the metro hasn't started as yet, but the rush for credit seems to be playing out. Let's just listen in to DK Shivakumar before we head to our special political face-off this evening.
ಇದು 19 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ರೋಡು 7,610 ಕೋಟಿ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಈಗ ಖರ್ಚಾಗಿದೆ. 31ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಪಾಪ ನಮ್ಮ MP ಇನ್ನ ಹುಡುಗ ಇನ್ನ ಅನುಭವ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದ. ನಾವು ಹಂಗೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಕಮಿಷನರ್ ಆಫ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಂತವ್ರು 31ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಜುಲೈ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವಿವತ್ತು 4ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು 5ನೇ ತಾರೀಕಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವಿದ್ದೀವಿ. Prime Minister 10ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಅವರು ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Well, this is an issue, Vasudha, that's been playing out very, very viciously, vigorously in Bengaluru. But of course, there are several other contentious projects from suburban railway systems to the peripheral ring road and grants from the centre. So have the two sides done enough for Bengaluru? And more importantly, is there more a quest for political credit than to get the work done? Joining us this evening, Raghu Dodderi of the Congress and Ashok Gowda of the BJP. Ashok Gowda of the BJP, a boy in a hurry, says the Deputy Chief Minister about your Bengaluru South MP. How do you respond?
See, what DK Shivakumar should understand is the concern of Tejasvi Surya, wherein he is asking the question about what is happening with the different lines, whether it is a blue line, red line, and the proposed metro line for the phase 3. With all these things, he is also asking question about the tunnel road, the need for the tunnel road. He is also asking the question about 28,000 potholes which are not filled in Bengaluru city under DK Shivakumar's leadership. As well, he is asking the question about there are so many strategies which actually can be adopted for the city development where the citizens can be part of it. For example, the same metro line which is there wherein I stay also, there is a flyover which runs just below the metro line. These are all the strategies which could be adopted instead of the tunnel road. This is what Tejasvi Surya is asking. So instead of saying that an honorable MP is asking a question, he is saying that he is a kid, he does not know, and he is in a kid in a hurry. What are all this? What is the meaning of all this?
But sir, there are several. Sir, yellow line has been delayed. Sorry, Vasudha, to interrupt here, but the yellow line has been delayed. There is the suburban rail project. Raghu Dodderi, is this becoming more about centre versus state, about wanting to take credit on both sides? Mr. DK Shivakumar also takes a ride before everybody else, before the Prime Minister comes on the yellow line, rather than trying to sort the city.
Yeah, first of all, let me make it very clear that state government, we don't have any issue. At the end of the day, we worry for the country and Karnataka government, and Karnataka itself contributes more than 9.4% of the total GDP of the country. So it's a job engine and economic creator engine for the entire country. So for this, the central government contribution, I'm just questioning, what's the central government contribution? Why 6,000 crore was a special grant was given under the 15th Finance Commission was not given? And the second one, 26,000 crore we requested for the central government to provide for the outer ring road and the STRR project, they have not given yet. And third one, we have requested for center of excellence for the niche skill and advanced skills. They have not given it. So it is purely a stepmother treatment were given by the central government. State government or Karnataka is paying more than 6.5 lakh crore for every year as a tax and cess. But whereas the central government is giving only 53,000 crore for every year. So which very clearly shows that central government is doing a step of the treatment. So this is not just one. More than 10 projects, irrigation project and the power projects are, not given approval by the central
looking
government.
at Karnataka with a lot of bias just because it's not ruled by the BJP now.
Yes, absolutely. It is purely because of the political vendetta.
Mr. Gowda.
Let Ashok Gowda respond.
Yeah.
See, first thing is Raghu Deri does not have the facts, because whatever the Karnataka government is sending to the center through the devolution of the taxes and to the grant in aid, as well as soft loans which are given for the 50 years, as well as DBT and the project specific funding, all are adding up to around 53 paisa out of 1 rupee to 58 paisa. This is the fact which we have checked and which we are going to speak about it in the coming days. Already the Prahalnath Joshi ji has spoken about it, and with the clear statistics. That is point number one. Point number two. Yes, Karnataka is giving its due engine work for the entire country. That's who planned it? Who planned the Finance Commission 1 and who planned the Finance Commission 7? Who planned the Finance Commission 13? Wherein the categorizations was done that the people who are earning more will share with the people who are earning less. Who did it? Under whose regime it was? Finance Commission 1, Finance Commission 7.
No, but let's focus on the question of the suburban railway now for a moment. Vasudha, for instance, the suburban railway is a Karnataka and central project. Peripheral ring road is a project that needs to be done. How much? Can you just detail how much coordination is there between the center and state? And Raghu Doderi, there's no point shaking heads. I'll come to you as well. But Ashok Gowda, how much coordination has been there between center and state for infrastructure projects?
And Veera, most importantly, there are also players who have left the project, isn't it? The contracts have been given out and then they've left the project.
L&T has left the project on the suburban rail. Why?
Absolutely right. See what is happening in Karnataka. Last year, the capital investment in Karnataka state government was 33,000 crores, out of which contractors got only 18,000 crores. The rest of the amount was not given. I was just speaking to the contractor yesterday in the morning, and he was trying to say that, boss, I'm not intend to take any kind of a contracts in Bengaluru or in Karnataka because they're delaying the payments and they don't give the payment. And when this is the state of the matter, all the contractors are running away. And between the coordination, Veera, what you asked is absolutely right. CM Sidramaya or the other ministers go to the center and they say they meet as central ministers and say that please allot this kind of a fund to us. And when the central government allots the fund, the state government does not have its money and its due share to be given to that specific project. And with all these things, the projects are suffering, whether it is an outer ring road project, suburban railway project, or even the small projects are suffering. Even suburban railway projects, 60% was supposed to be given by the central government, 40% was supposed to be given by the
Ashok Gowda, let Raghu Doderi respond.
Now I think that the data what is coming out of the BJP's WhatsApp University has to be let them cross verify. So first of all, let me tell you the facts what the government of the Karnataka government we are expecting just before the BJP loses its government, they have floated a tender for 1.92 lakh crore. So it is their mistake that we are just clearing the mess, including the Bangalore. So the BJP government, the mess, what they have done in the 4 years, we are just trying to clean the mess. So in the previous government, so more than 49 people died. The BJP murdered 49 people, not filling the potholes. Whereas the Congress government came and, immediately after our government came into power, we have already, put across this white tapping and no single pothole or a pothole related accident took place in our regime. This clearly shows that, and 1.5 lakh crore worth of project is happening in Bangalore, which is highest in the entire country. So not
Gowda, you have a point.
Anywhere in the city, anywhere across the country.
Gowda, quickly make your point, sir.
Please, Bangalore is the only city which is 1.5 lakh crore worth project is happening. So just give us. We need little more time to clean the mess of a BJP government.
We are running out of time. Please let Ashok Gowda make his point. Last word, Ashok Gowda.
Let me tell you the fact of the matter is there are 5 people who have died in the road accidents because of the pothole. That is point number 1. Point number 2, it is already 28 months they are in government and they cannot say that the 4 years BJP ruled and that is why this mess is there. And before that, who was ruling in Karnataka? Out of this 75 years, 78 years of Karnataka's existence, they have ruled more than 55 years.
So clearly,
So
Mr.
who is
Gowda,
going to
that's
answer
the
for
line
all
that I
this?
want to
So
end
all
with.
the
Legacy problems seem to be the essential problem here, Veera. But clearly, we can expect some answers from Prime Minister Modi when he speaks on the 10th of August. And of course, the responses that the opposition would give then.